Hey everyone, welcome to the last week of school before Christmas break. I'm going to share with you what we've been doing in my 7th grade English class for the last 3 weeks. So first of all, I do have some yummy coffee that my friend Katie brought for me, and it's just so much fun because we have the whole morning to grade. My 9th graders had their final yesterday, so today I have this hour free and then I have my plan period. So this is just so much fun to just get to sit and grade with one of my best friends. So we're drinking coffee and grading, and then we're going to watch Pride and Prejudice. We're going to listen to it while we grade. So I want to share with you something I have for free on my Teachers Pay Teachers shop, and it is a lit guide. I really like it because you can use it for any novel. So it has questions about the book, the author, genre, setting. They have to identify the dynamic and static characters. They make character sketches. They discuss the different kinds of conflict within the book and make sketches of the settings. There's a place for keeping track of vocabulary, and then there is discussion of Plot Mountain, literary devices, and then a place where they keep track of quotes. And what I'm trying to do with my 7th grade students this year is really focus on annotating texts, but not writing in the book, because you can't write in certain books, especially if you get them from the library in a real world situation. But then when you have books at school, you can't write in the book. So how do kids take good notes on books? I'm really working on teaching that this year. I've developed a rubric for it, and I will be posting this soon on Teachers Pay Teachers for free, where you'll be able to get this rubric, and it discusses the different things that students can write in notes. So the students have their notebooks, and they're expected to take notes on each chapter, and not every chapter has to have every one of these elements, but I am looking for quality, not necessarily quantity, but they need to focus on these elements, not just summary, but looking for figurative language within the text, asking good clarifying questions. And those are really good to record, because then when we have our Socratic seminars for the end of each book we read, they will use their notes and use those questions for the discussion with their friends. And with Socratic seminar, that is a time where the kids get together and discuss the book that they have read, but I don't say anything. It is up to them to lead the discussion, and it lasts for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then when they get older, it lasts for an entire class period. It's really cool to see what they've learned and have them lead the discussion. Most of the kids really enjoy that. I'm still perfecting the quizzes for the books that we have for our book clubs. So for the last 3 weeks, we've been doing book clubs. I love for the kids to select what they are reading, but I do have the books picked out that they need to pick from, because I want to know if they've read the book. So we have The Witch of Blackbird Pond, Island of the Blue Dolphins, Where the Red Fern Grows, A Wrinkle in Time, and Hatchet. And I have a couple others that they'll be reading next semester when we do book clubs again. So the kids pick which one they want to read. I tell them we're not discussing this book while they're reading it for these 3 weeks. This is something you're studying on your own, and the discussion comes at the end. I'm trying to teach them how to have real life book clubs where I don't read a book with my friends. We read it separately, and then we come together with snacks and good drinks, and we discuss the book. So we're learning how to have real world reading within class. And so I did have hot chocolate for them for their Socratic when they were discussing their books. It was really fun. So I'm still perfecting the quizzes on these books. Ideally, I wouldn't give a quiz. That's not real world. You don't give a quiz to your friends when you write a book, although that could be fun. But I need to make sure that they read the book. So this is my way to hold them accountable. Did you read the book? They can use their notes on the quiz, which is something new I'm doing this year, but that's encouraging them to take good notes. So they're taking good notes, they can use that on the quiz, and then they turned in their lit packet, which was just guiding them along through the book, and then they had their discussion. That is what we've been doing the past 3 weeks in 7th grade English. This is something really fun to do in January as well, when you're first coming back. And it's so much fun to learn through real books, and that's what I love about what we do here with our curriculum. So these are my ideas. I will link all of this below, especially when I get the quizzes perfected, and you can get these things on my shop. So I will see you all next time. I hope you have a great Christmas. Bye.